Hi there, I'm here today to speak to you about some of the digital art workshops that I ran through my rural Alzheimer Scotland during lockdown in 2020. The group took place in the lead up to Christmas, but have now been continuing on in different groups since then as well. So the aims of the group when I was first planning the group was to create a long art activity that could be completed over 4 sessions towards Christmas time. I wanted it to result in something meaningful that would brighten their homes, that they could maybe give to family members, and they would be truly significant as they would have picked the picture and painted them themselves. I wanted it to encourage a sense of focus and accomplishment during an otherwise quite stagnant time in lockdown. And I wanted to be able to use the sessions as a method of sharing inspirational paintings and artists that the participants might like, as well as creative things going on in the city as well, so they could feel more connected to things going on in real life while they were at home. I wanted to emphasize the purpose of the sessions being that they have to enjoy themselves and not feel too much pressure about what they produce. It doesn't need to be perfect, it's just about having fun. So how does it work? So in terms of materials, I get each participant to choose a photo in accordance with the theme. So for the Creative Christmas workshop, it was choosing a place that they liked, and then I'd find a snowy photo of that and print it off. And this was then drawn roughly on a canvas and delivered with paints, brushes, and art materials as well. The pricing of the group, we charge £25 per group. So this includes the art materials and delivery costs, and it's payable through our Just Giving page as well. The delivery of the groups. So the groups are delivered through Microsoft Teams on a weekly basis of hourly sessions. So a link is emailed out to the participants and they all just join along for that hourly session each week. The first 10 minutes is usually sharing inspiration and color mixing tips and things like that. So they have more confidence for going ahead with the painting section. With the remaining 50 minutes being focused on interacting with the other members of the group and just painting as well while they're on the video call. So as you can see on the right there, that's the poster for the Creative Christmas workshop, which was the first workshop that I ran. So there is a fun-filled festive art and painting workshop in the lead up to Christmas. So this is a case study of someone that participated in the group for the very first time. So this is Joe, and he has a diagnosis of dementia, and he participated in the group with his carer and wife, Doris. She said that as soon as the painting was finished, they sent a photo to their family and the reaction was amazing. So Joe had painted the Law Hill in Dundee, which is a very important place for him. He used to visit it with his family and still does. So they were all so pleased and proud of what their dad had done. Our youngest daughter, Joanne, was most emotional. She lives in Wales and is missing everyone so much. So Joe promised to send her the painting and she already has a wall ready for it. So she will have a painting of the law which she loves and one that her dad painted for her as well. So as you can see in the bottom left there, that's Joanne with the painting in Wales. So this was during the lockdown, so it was really amazing as the painting provided a reconnection for Joanne, the daughter, as well as Joe into the family as well. So Doris said that the workshops have brought Joe back to a skill he had forgotten he still had and brought Dad back to her family too. So here's some more feedback, and this feedback is from some participants that are from different areas of Scotland. So the groups are now open to participants all over the country, which is great. It's really nice that they all have quite a niche interest, but doing it online means that they can meet people all over the place with the same interest. So Margaret said that she found it very hard when she was confined to the house and wasn't able to see anyone. This group has opened up a new door that she didn't know was there, and she's so grateful for the company. And then John had said, doing the art groups on the computer screen means that people all over the place can talk. And John's story is quite interesting, as during the first group that he participated in, he was living in Dundee, where my resource centre is based. But he actually moved to live with his daughter in Banchory recently. So the art group being virtual means that he can still join along despite having moved house. So he's still able to join along and see everyone again and develop on those friendships as well that he's made. And as you can see on the right hand side there, this is the Dementia Dog project that we've partnered with. So basically for each first session of the blocks, we do a paint by numbers session with the dog. And this basically involves a printed colouring sheet with numbered sections, and the dog goes and picks out a number from a basket, and then that then tells us what colour we need to paint with. I just find it a really nice way of breaking the ice with new participants of the group, as it's quite relaxed and also gives them an introduction into the mixing the colours as well. So just as an evaluation, these are some of the groups that I've run since. So there's the Signs of Spring, Scottish Landmarks, On Our Holidays, and Buildings and Architecture. The groups have allowed people to learn a new skill during a stagnant time in lockdown and shielding. They've allowed people to experience the therapeutic benefits of painting as well. They've allowed people to build relationships with other participants all over Scotland with a similar interest. And it's resulted in people wanting to do a show and tell of paintings that they've made in the past, and places that they've been to see particular art pieces, which is really lovely. And the sessions have resulted in a sense of accomplishment for individuals living with dementia and their carers as well. So thank you very much for coming along to my talk.